Elite Trainer boxes are display items available since 2013 when the Plasma Storms ETB came out. They have from 7 to 10 packs each and are considered good investments after the booster boxes. Today we are going to see if you can invest just in ETBs, if they have similar returns to booster boxes and other products, which ones are the best to buy right now, and how to predict your gains and choose when to buy these in the future. By the way guys, these videos take a lot of effort and time to put together. I would really appreciate if you could leave me a like and subscribe. You might have noticed that older ETBs have extraordinary gains compared to the newer ones. This happened due to a short printage of the older ones and a massive print of the later ones. Elite Trainer boxes were a bit of a niche item back then in 2013. Plasma Storm and Plasma Blast were the only ones that were created during the whole black and white era, and that makes them a piece of history in the Pokemon TCG. The Plasma Storm ETB is considered the grail of this specific product, since it was the first to ever be made, one of the best looking of all time, and one of the best, if not the best set of the black and white era. You might be asking yourself, can some of the ones we are getting now get to that insane price ranges? You will find out in this video. ETBs have a quite similar ROI than booster boxes. They have far less packs but are so much better for display purposes, so are more attractive for these people who want to keep them sealed. They come with a promo card too, but this is usually not enough to impact or make difference in the ETB price, although of course they can help make it more attractive to buyers and collectors. I'm going to keep it simple, booster boxes are better. Let me show you why. While ETBs are cheaper and great for those who cannot afford to pay the whole booster box or want to start investing and they don't have a lot of capital available, booster boxes are higher value holders, faster growers and smaller, meaning that a booster box takes less space than an ETB while holding more value, so you have a higher value per space equation and you get the item that pops up first. When a set is popular and the price of the products rise, the booster box is always the first one to do so, but I'm sure you notice it, there's a good point here for the ETBs too, since you can predict with a better chance of outcome which ones are going to increase in price next. For example, if you see that the Fusion Strike booster box have doubled in price in the last year, but the ETB price has just increased at 25%, that is a good chance for you to grab some Fusion Strike ETBs at what would be considered a discount price. ETBs tend to follow booster boxes, always keep that in mind. My favorite way to invest in ETBs is buying the ones from specialty sets, which don't have booster boxes. When we take booster boxes out of the equation, ETB is usually the best product and the most value holder of the set. So for Crown Zenith, for argument's sake, I think it is the best item to invest in. I personally prefer booster boxes but have some investment on Lost Origin, Brilliant Stars ETBs. I decided to make these purchases since the booster box were exploding in price and already so expensive that they created a huge market discrepancy between the products, which allowed me to buy them at a good price. I am personally holding this for the really long term. If you have a specific set in mind you want to buy the ETB off, just look at the booster box price and you will be able to tell if it is a good investment. I would compare booster box prices to a $100 default price and the ETBs to a $30 to $35 price. So for example, let's say a booster box is $250 and the ETB is $40. You see that the price of the booster box is 2.5 times what we define as default price, and the price of the ETB is just starting to go up. This is a great indicator that the ETB is underpriced and it is a good moment to buy it. Some examples of good ETB investments right now are Fusion Strike, Lost Origin, Silver Tempest and Brilliant Stars. I would stay away from the Scarlet and Violet series for now since they are being printed a lot and will take some time to go up in price, most likely years. For specialty sets, I of course recommend Crown Zenith and 151 ETBs. Although for 151 is getting really expensive, we're going to have a restock in the last third of the year, but the demand is so much bigger than the supply that almost no items are available from distributors, at least in Europe. We have talked about this multiple times in the channel. The Vest set just eat reprints like crazy. Same happened with Evolving Skies back in the day. There's a big question here. Can some of the current Elite Trainer boxes reach the insane price of the first one? In short, I don't think so. It is really hard for a modern item to match the price of a product so special and that short printed. The only way we could see some of the current ETBs reach that high price is the set keeps popular for the years to come, and even then I could not see it happening in less than 20 years from now. A lot of things enter into consideration here. The market will keep fluctuating and increasing in value during the years, and we cannot predict if more popularity booms like the Logan Paul one 3 years ago will occur in the future. If the popularity of the hobby increases during the years, we will of course have more demand, which will lower the supply and make it more exclusive and therefore more expensive. Even if it happens in 20 years, we're talking about multiplying your money 100 times in a single product. So if you got uninterested when you heard that, I'm sorry to tell you, this is not for you. These are not get rich fast schemes, and the times of multiplying our money fast because the demand was so much higher than the supply are over. We're back to normal times where prices are steady and increasing slowly over time. Pokemon is not a good way to make a fast buck. I really think people should start taking this as an investment and understand no real estate or stock multiplies its value by 100 in 20 years. So be grateful you even have the possibility of that happening here. there. People out there overestimate the power of doubling their money in a couple months and gambling everything like monkeys, and underestimate a lot the power of making a consistent 10 or even 15% per year in a relatable way that allows them to create wealth over time and not pump their money in a meme coin that has 99.9% chance of failing in the next days. Have fun investing and collecting the products, but do not gamble your money. Keep it simple, buy the right product, off the right set, at the right price. Stop gambling and start investing. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, have a great day.